All right. Attempt two. My name is Daniel Young. I'm the owner and founder of Adaptive Perspective and the Adaptive Perspective channel, where I help you make your dreams a reality. This is the second take in not like 5 seconds, where the first one had audio issues. And I was like, sure, we'll just close it and start again. And this one works fine. So that's what you get for technology. Today, we're talking strategy, not closed end funds, not overall financial freedom strategy, just strategy in general, as I continue to sift through these interesting financial memes that we all see. So, what I'm discussing today, let's see, let's share the screen, is this meme of Grant Cardone. Now, you would find it wonderful. Let's go back. So, you would find it on this Pinterest page, and inside this particular board, at the top of the board, it's everything new. At the bottom, not all the way at the bottom. I'm making progress, but there are now 504 with at least, I'll say at least probably 5 or 6 more to add this week, plus any other I scroll across. My attempt is not to hit duplicates, but this is the one we're talking about today. And I've seen this advice from him before. Now, when it was given, is not in this market. In the 6% plus rate market, this is challenging. In a 3% rate market, you're looking at a completely different real estate market. Um, so for us in our individual journey, it's taken us 18 months to find a property that would cash flow at a 6.5, 6% loan. And that's even, I mean, that's it, sub $200,000 on a property. So to put 30% down, 25% down on a property between four friends all together. So you're trying to crowdfund essentially your uh, um, multi LLC or a group LLC to where you can buy more. So whether that's multiple properties or you find a cash flowing multifamily like a quadplex. Um, but to do this, you've got to have three like-minded friends. You also need to have three friends who are similar, or really four friends total, including you, who are in similar circumstances. So 700 plus credit scores are not commonplace these days. It happens, but to find four friends in the same financial class, same ability level with a 700 plus credit score is unique. Then to get everybody to build their own LLC and then to ask for a 50,000 line of credit. Now, credit inside a business takes a while to build. Not many banks will automatically give you just a 50K line of credit. Supposedly, there's business funding created where you can. Banks are supposed to just, hand out money and expect you to do something with it. But for a brand new business, it takes a while to build credit. And especially where banks are willing to give you 50 grand, because it's not a grant, it's not a scholarship. They're extending credit to you, uh, much like a credit card. And it's not like a blank check credit card. So they're extending money to you, you spend it, you have to pay the 50 grand back. So now whatever you invest in has to be able to satisfy the loan that you're getting. So you buy real estate at 6%, 6.5% on real estate on, gosh, our single family we bought the rate down to 6 and 1/8. In a perfect world, it'll make still less than 2 grand a year. That's not enough to pay off a $50,000 loan, but that's a different ball game in a 3% rate market. So could you still pull this off now? Maybe. Um, you might be able to pull this off in a 6% rate market where you satisfy the loan and you have enough left over to then satisfy the line of credit. You're paying both of them off as the property increases in value. Maybe, but it's not likely. Uh, it's risky in that it's hard in this market. It's also risky in that you're involving your friends. Um, that's kind of don't pending your friends. It's the old adage of don't do business with family. And when your friends are like your family, you're putting all of you in a high risk, high emotional standpoint where it is all done through your business and not you. So you're absolved and separated from it to a degree. Uh, but there's a lot of risk in that because 50K credit means that it's backed up by your own finances. Your business is separated from your personal, but at the same time, there's still risk in that. And you put four brand new business owners together with 200 grand and not knowing how to go about investing and not knowing about a specific scheme. This is just like fly by the seat of your pants general advice. There's no structure to this. There's no buildup. There's no any of that. It sounds great. And then you start to break it down, and there's a lot more hidden inside those one, two, three, four, 5.5 lines than you realize. Of all of our friends, of all of our close friends, um, none of them are in that position. So that's kind of hard. None of them are there. Like we've shared our journey, we've shared what we've been up to. They're curious, but none of them are in the same mindset right now. So that's kind of hard for us. And that's probably hard for you. It's great advice to a degree. It's interesting advice. I'll backtrack and say it's not great advice. It's interesting advice. Um, just because you can buy more doesn't mean you're automatically going to get more. It's interesting advice for a lower rate market. It's it's risky, and yes, every investment's risky. Not doing anything is more risky than investing in something. But as novel an idea as that is, it just doesn't work for us. Now, have we done that? No. Um, are we in a position to do that? We could. Do we have three friends like that? No. We have amazing friends. They're not in that mindset and not in that position. Could they all do it? Yes. Um, just not exactly on their existing horizon. Um, but in a 6% plus rate market, uh, you'd have to find the diamond in the rough, and it's possible, but uh, there's so many different working pieces. Even if you found the right property, having everything else line up and work out the way it needs to will be challenging. So, is it possible? Yes. Is it advisable in this market? You're going to have to decide that for yourself. On our end, I would say no, unless you could prove the property, whatever it was, whether you're buying multiple single families, or whether you're buying a multifamily quad or um, yeah, multifamily. If the numbers backed up the idea, yes, but otherwise, it sounds great, but there's more to it than just what sounds great. So I will leave that there. Let's see if this will stop. There we go. So I know that's kind of beating around the bush and not exactly offering a definitive solution or at least a definitive answer, but that's the truth of it. You've got to be able to sift financial means. You've got to be able to sift, but then also apply your strategy to what somebody else is saying. So the reminders is I'm not a financial advisor. I'm a financial strategist. I love strategy. I like looking at risk. I guess you could say I like looking at investments. It's all about risk management and comfort level and knowing your strategy, knowing your path. So if you like the content, consider subscribing to my channel. Hit the like button, head over to Facebook, and join my group there called Navigate Your Finances, where I really do get into the detailed version of our 12 steps to financial freedom, what that all means, the complete breakdown, daily post. You can search this, you can search the group page and find everything for free. So wherever you are, whatever you're up to, whatever your strategy, you are the captain of your ship. That ship will go wherever you steer it. So make sure you know where you're going. Otherwise, you're just going to waste your time. Know where you are, know where you want to be, point your ship in that direction and go. Whatever you're seeking at the end of the journey. Like for us, generational wealth. For you, maybe better financial freedom than you have now. Whatever you're seeking, that's not going to happen in happenstance. It's not going to happen randomly. The outcome that you want is achieved by what you do. Because if it could be achieved on its own, we'd all be there. But since it can't be achieved on its own, you must do something about that. So make it happen. Daniel Young signing off. I will see y'all on another video. Bye bye.